Benrahma isn't in good form. Benrahma is having a phase at West Ham, and it's not a good phase. It seems like he hasn't come out of that bad trap that he was in. Now, don't get me wrong, I think Benrahma is a very talented and amazing player. He's strong and he physically can be a talent like before. But something seems to be happening with Benrahma. He just keeps losing the ball. He just can't hold the ball. If you look at the recent matches, the last 3 matches with West Ham and when Benrahma was on the pitch, you can just try to recall how he played. Now, I can't put a video on for copyright reasons, but if I could, I would, to show my point. He just can't hold the ball. That's as simple as it is. He keeps losing the ball. Every time he's on the ball and a defender comes to, either to put pressure on him or to try to get the ball back, he just loses the ball, or he either does quick movements, like in West Ham's last game, or maybe the game before when he played, he was there and he was on the left wing. He tried to get past some defenders and he just panicked and he crossed the ball in, but it was too much, or I think it went out of the line. So he's doing very quick movements, and he's only doing the movements because he knows he has to do something, otherwise he's going to look weird. And he's just going through something. So as a true Benrahma fan, we shouldn't be angry at him. All I'm doing is I am trying to discuss my view about Benrahma at the moment. And if the comment section is available, then please do leave your opinions down. Also, one relief for me is if you subscribe and like this video. Like, he seems to be worried about something, okay? Like, as normal human beings, everyone's worried about stuff. But Benrahma, he seems to be worried all the time, every time he plays, so that probably means that he's worried about playing. And now I don't understand, and I don't know why he's worried when he's playing. Like, when you panic, that means you're worrying, right? Like, nobody starts dancing when they're panicking. So this must mean that he's worried about playing, because he only starts panicking and shaking and stuff when he's on the pitch. And what do you do on the pitch? You play. So now maybe it's got something to do with Moyes, but I don't always want to put the blame on Moyes, because yes, Moyes hasn't been the nicest manager to Benrahma, but I haven't seen anything recent. I haven't seen anything recent that Moyes has done to Benrahma, because I'm a very analytical person. So if Moyes has done something to Benrahma, like recently, since he started worrying recently, then I would see Benrahma's reaction to that, and then I would see, oh yes, this is why he's panicking when he's playing, because Moyes did this thing. But now that I actually come to talk about it, now that I come to think of it, I do remember the time where Moyes treated Benrahma like a dog and called him. Do you remember that time? It's in my recent video. Go watch it if you haven't already. So I believe that's the reason why maybe Benrahma is acting this way. But usually, if Benrahma's calm and if he's genuinely happy inside, then there shouldn't be any reason for him to play like this, because we all know how Benrahma plays. We all know the superstar and the amazing talent that Benrahma is. But because he's worried, this is the reason why he's not playing well. This is the reason why he's losing the ball many times. He can't control it properly. Like, he doesn't have good ball control anymore. And we know that these are one of Benrahma's, these are one of Benrahma's very good factors. He can hold the ball. He has beautiful assists, beautiful goals, curlers. Like, if you don't believe me, go to the Brentford videos. And even on his early West Ham days. But I don't know. Like the more he's in West Ham, the more he stays at West Ham, something always keeps happening. It's more worrying. things keep getting worse the more he stays at West Ham. So what does this mean then? That Benrahma shouldn't really stay at West Ham because it's not for him. You know, he shouldn't be staying at West Ham because every time he's staying at West Ham, something, you know, it keeps getting worse. It keeps getting worse over time. So I don't really think West Ham is a good team for Benrahma. And here are my reasons. Okay, number one is because the selfishness in the team. Okay, now I am going to mention something before I start talking about this point. Antonio. Do you remember that video where I talked about Mikel Antonio and Saïd Benrahma, the duo, the striking duo? If you haven't seen it, just go scroll down a bit. It's a while ago I made that video, I believe. I talked about Antonio and Benrahma and how they have such a good striking force together, how they're such a good and amazing duo. I'm talking about the whole team. I'm talking about the whole team. They don't pass to Benrahma, not once in like 16 minutes. And when Benrahma is like playing stuff in the middle, no one passes to him. No one literally passes to him. When he's in such a good position, I expect a pass to him. You know. But they just don't pass, and that's how they played yesterday against Liverpool. You know, they weren't playing all together, and I'm not only mentioning Benrahma, like literally West Ham did not play together. All selfish. Mikel Antonio only wanted to score by himself. You know, Mikel Antonio, he was running, and then he was running to the goal. When he ran to the goal, he decided, oh yeah, okay, at the last minute before the ball goes out of the line, I'm gonna try to cross it in, because I realized that I was being too selfish when it was the right time to cross it in. I don't know, Mikel Antonio, like literally all the strikers at West Ham literally have a problem with Benrahma and with passing, like literally crossing the ball in. They only cross the ball literally before the ball is about to go over the line. That's only when they cross it in. I don't understand this tactic because it never works, and nobody has ever scored. No one has ever scored that much from doing that. You know, because when you're nearly passing the line, you have to like swing your leg literally quickly, and the player literally flies the other way. The ball goes somewhere else into space, and all the players are in not ready positions. So it's all just a big mess up. It's all just a big waste. I don't understand why it can't just be tactical. And now this is where I come to think of Moyes, because what does Moyes manage? His kitchen? No, he manages West Ham. West Ham is his club. That's where he manages. So he's supposed to be playing properly with his players. He's supposed to be managing his players properly. You know, he's supposed to be being a manager, tactics, strength, confidence, but he's not doing that. That's why Benrahma's having a hard time. That's why Benrahma literally looks so scared, like he's just entered like a nightmare, like he's like woken up from a very deep nightmare. I don't know why. But yeah, this is the problem, I believe. Now I come to talk about it, I realize all the points, and I'm just talking all about it in general. The resolution I'm going to give is a resolution we needed all this time, for Benrahma to have more games, and who plays him? Moyes. So Moyes should be giving Benrahma more games, because that's what Benrahma needs to get used to the pitch. If he's only going to be on there for 13 times in a year, why? How? Who? When? Like, how can you expect somebody to get used to, like, if I'm going to start cooking, I need to be cooking frequently to know a dish, or to cook well, or to bake well, or to cook whatever I'm going to cook. Like, you can't, you can't expect somebody to get used to a team, or to get used to playing and to play well if you only put them one time out of 25 games or 20 games or something. It's not fair. It's honestly not fair, and it doesn't make any sense. So you shouldn't be angry at Benrahma. Be angry at yourself. Be angry at yourself. Because you're the decision maker. You're the almighty Moyes. So why not use your power? Why not use your managing skills and put a class player on? Even if he's not a class player. You bought that player. You have got that player for a reason. Benrahma is not going to sanitize the benches, is he? He's going to play. He has a pitch, he has a team, he has a uniform, he has a goal in his life. You know, he's 26 years old. He should be playing. He shouldn't be a bench warmer with Noble. He shouldn't be a bench warmer, should he? No, he should be a pitch warmer. He should be running around the pitch, scoring goals or helping the team. If this is why you bought Benrahma for 20 million or how much, then play him. Play him. Just play him. I mean, it's not rocket science. I mean, I could do it. A baby could do it. My cat could do it better than Moyes. It's really not that simple. Now, I don't know if we're all going insane in the end because we keep mentioning the same things and it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen, chatters. It's never going to happen. Moyes is just very stubborn. He's stubborn and he's ignorant. He thinks he knows everything. He's just a very arrogant person. Okay? Now, this is just my opinion, okay? So don't start all raging in the comments if you're a Moyes fan or a true West Ham fan, okay? I'm just giving my opinion. Still have a go if you want in the comments. Doesn't affect me in any way because it's my opinion, all right? Moyes is a very arrogant, stubborn and ignorant manager. Maybe it's only towards Benrahma because everybody else on the West Ham squad seems to be having a go. Everyone else on the West Ham team seems to be playing more than Benrahma. Gosh, he's just being wasted. He's being wasted in West Ham. He should have just stayed at Brentford. He should have just stayed at Brentford. Man, who knew somebody could get you this annoyed? Who knew a single person could get you this annoyed? Honestly, it's really, really, really annoying. It's really annoying. It's really bad, you know. Well, this is just what I wanted to say. I wanted to talk about Benrahma's week performance so far. And honestly, I don't blame him one bit and stuff. If he's never been put on the pitch, then how do you expect him to get used? How do you expect him, you know, to get back in form? Even if he has played a lot before, don't play smart, guys. Come on. Even if he has played a lot before, and then you have that huge gap that he's never played, and then you only start playing him a tiny bit of matches, and he's usually only a sub or a bench warmer, then no, a player's never going to get used to that. Anyways, well, chatters, this is just what I want to say in this video. Hopefully, a miracle can only help us, chatters. Hopefully, Benrahma gets played more frequently. Yeah. Now, if you have social media, please do follow me on Instagram, which is at benrahmafanchat, and that is the same for Facebook as well. My DMs are always open, so don't hesitate to ask me a question on Instagram. My Facebook is currently closed, but I still post sometimes on there, so just go follow me on both. We reached 1,000 followers on Instagram, and we have reached 200 followers, also 200 subscribers on YouTube as well. Thank you for so much support, everybody. It makes me very, very, very happy inside. But yeah, see you in my next video, chatters. Stay chatting.